So, um, I'm going to try to move on now that we have foundation, essential foundation of what is Buddhism, then what is Jodo Shinshu? And Yukawa Sensei, who I enjoyed working with for a number of years, who was my Rinban, the Sacramento Betsuin, prior to his retirement, he had a saying that I enjoy. He used to say, Jodo Shinshu is not Buddhism. No, Jodo Shinshu is not a sect of Buddhism. Jodo Shinshu is Buddhism. Is Buddhism. Jodo Shinshu is Buddhism. And that's, I think, often what we're thinking. We're separating. But in the great oneness of things, all of the many kinds of Dharma sharing, they are all Buddhism. And one of the, since you all, I just realized you all have the handout. I'm so glad. I didn't realize it was out there. I could have probably not have written everything down. I could have just, put it to the hand. but to go over this second handout, Dharma Whispers 2, and this I call them Dharma Whispers because when I first gave this presentation some years ago to my people in Sacramento, it was a lecture series with Dharma school teachers, and I lost my voice. So I was talking like this, and they all had to listen as I talked, and it was like whispers. And so I called them, ever since then, we called them Dharma Whispers. So as you can read here with me, a brief history. It took about 1,000 years for Buddhism to spread throughout Asia and into China. About 1,200 years ago, Buddhism arrived in Japan. And it said that prior to Buddhism arriving in Japan, we know that Shinto was there, but Shinto as a tradition until then didn't really have a name. The Buddhist monks arrived, and Shinto was the only religion there. If you're the only thing happening, if there's only one tree, you don't have to say pine or maple, right? Just say tree, right? There's only one meal you eat a day. You don't have to call it breakfast, lunch, and you just say meal. Yeah, but it was the only religion. And when the Buddhist monks came and they shared the Dharma, and they said, and this we call Buddhism, the Buddha Dharma. They said, so what are you guys called? And the Shinto folks said, a moment. And they had to gather together and choose a name. So Buddhism impacted many, many subtle ways.